Hey, what's up? It's Joe. Welcome to my 5-Minute Friday for November 24th. It's the day after Thanksgiving. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving if that's what you celebrated. And if you didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, then I hope you had a great day. Right now, I'm just hanging out at my house in Salt Lake City. It's snowing, it's windy, it's cold. So a perfect day to sit around, read a bunch of articles, read some books, write, record a podcast, and just kind of lounge out, take care of business. But I'm not the kind of guy that usually lounges around and does nothing. I'm always, I don't know, I always have something to do, right? So I'm the kind of guy who, like, anywhere I go, I am reading something. It doesn't matter what it is. I will read the Kindle app on my phone if I have to. So anyway, just habits, just obsessed with doing something. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but hey, it is what it is. But at any rate, if you're lounging around today, hope you're having a great one. So turkey hangovers are a real thing. So things in my mind this week, I obviously should start with the whole drama / upcoming Netflix series about the OpenAI debacle. So that was very interesting. I was actually on my way to Boise, Idaho on Friday when the news story broke that Sam Altman had been fired from his position at OpenAI. And then it seemed like basically Saturday, Sunday, and Monday were just a never-ending series of plot twists. You just never knew what the next 5 minutes was going to bring. I think I made a post on Monday morning on LinkedIn that the amount of hindsight bias is going to be stronger than usual. And that was because I get this impression that everyone, over the weekend they're saying, "Oh, I know what's going to happen," or "This was highly predictable," and it's silly. There's a lot of bullshit out there and a lot of bullshit artists, for sure. If you could tell me that you could predict what's going to happen, I will immediately lose all respect for you. None of this was predictable, not even by the people involved, unless by some super conspiratorial way this is all planned and this is all an effort to get more visibility for OpenAI and Microsoft in some sort of a professional wrestling way. But for people to say, "Oh, here's what's going to happen," you're full of shit. Please shut up. You don't know. Just stop. You look stupid. So the best thing to do is just say, "Yeah, it's interesting to watch, but we'll see what happens." That's the approach I took. I was just highly entertained, but the impacts of this are very real for the industry, right? Because you're possibly looking at a giant power shift of the AI market, and I still think it's going to happen. So but I don't know what happens. I don't think anybody does. The big players, we're talking OpenAI's, Google's, Anthropic's, Azure's, Amazon's of the world, and many, many more. This whole space has yet to consolidate. If the rumors are to be believed about, OpenAI's development about Q-Star, which may have led to the supposed ouster of Sam Altman last week, then yeah, we're in for a very interesting time. Again, I don't know how this shapes up. I don't know anything about Q-Star, and that's kind of the whole point, right? I mean, you got to approach these stories with, I think, an ounce of humility, even if you do have the insider baseball. And I do know quite a few people in the industry. I think I have a better sense of what's going on in the data and AI space than most. I still not going to sit there and try and say that I can predict what's going to happen. I think that's I'm not Jim Cramer, right? I'm just a guy who knows a lot of people and talks to a lot of people. But again, you're basically just getting a bunch of data points, right? And so, but yeah, I think if you zoom back and kind of look at the impact of what these events mean for the industry, I think we're at a very interesting and very uncertain future for AI. It appears this stuff may be moving a lot faster than we thought. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But it's also, who or what is going to be in charge. The who part are the companies involved with AI. And so I think that's a landscape and a battlefield that's ever evolving and has yet to consolidate. But the what part is interesting too, because if it is true that we're on the way to generalized intelligence, AGI, then I guess all bets are off, right? And then that system at some point takes over, and then I don't know what the future looks like. I don't think anyone does. There are many scenarios of this. So yeah, we're at a very interesting spot, and it's hard for me to understand what's hype, what's not. And the best thing I can do is just ignore a lot of the pundits and just try and understand things from first principles. But you're also dealing with a technology and possibly a sentient being of some sort that we just haven't encountered before. So that's an entirely different scenario if that ever happens. Maybe we'll see it in our lifetimes. Maybe we'll see it in the next year. Maybe we'll see it in the next decade. I don't know. Nobody knows. That's the entire point. So, just focus on what you can control. I would say stop trying to predict the future. It's impossible to predict. The world is just too complex and dynamic of a place. And that's my thoughts for the week. Like I said, I was just flabbergasted that some of the people I do respect were just out there posting just complete nonsense on social media, just with these predictions, which all ended up being completely wrong anyway, right? But they say it with such a sense of certainty that these are very every day the opinions keep conflicting. I'm like, you need to go back and check. So anyway, that's my rant for today. Just again, have some humility. The future is what it's going to be. So anyway, have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.